Hello and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days in Baldur's Gate, in Baldur's Gate 3. So, today, I'll do the stuff at the circus. Not all of it, I'm not going to worry about all of it, but there's some circus stuff to do. I have to talk to the gnomes who are underneath here. And I think that's all that I'm missing in this zone. Because Suspicious Toys needs me to go further into the town, further in. I'll have to find this guy. This is also further in. Most of that's later. I kind of want to know what this does. I know this is the romance talk, but since I have my character is not in a relationship with anyone, I kind of hope they just dunk on me, because I think that would be funny. And if they don't dunk on me, I'm not going to do anything.
Steel is an endless scream in nature's womb. I have felt no peace here. Your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love, are you not?
I have no time.
Love blossoms in life's furies.
This character's weird.
You have formed bonds in this time, have you not? Trust.
They're too shiny.
Respect.
And red.
These are the clothes that love dresses in.
They look like they bathed in blood.
You love
nope.
To me.
Oh, let's go with the Doomed Eternally.
Look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally.
Yeah, since there is nothing, I'm just gonna dip. I don't want to bother. I think it triggers an Arcana check to get near this guy, or to talk to him.
Approach, ugly one.
You are very loud.
Yes, behold, Akabi's Wheel of Wonders. Spin to win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable.
I mean, it's definitely a scam, right?
Akabi has traveled across the plains, burning and conquering all. Win the spoils of such conquest. Or, if luck smiles upon you, win the grand prize, the jackpot.
I mean, it's certainly a scam.
No more questions. Spin or don't.
I'll do one spin to see if I can do like an insight check
Let us
to
see
catch.
if you have luck's favor.
I think this failed the perception check.
Alas, no, Jack. You are well.
An old lamp. Anyway, yeah, it's definitely a scam. I assume that's what the perception check is all about. Gilded Tome. Anyway. Actually, this is kind of a fun... It's not a super interesting, but it's kind of a fun character. Insight.
You realize she is mining putting on face paints. She has them to sell.
I like this interaction because they're happy that they're understood. I don't know what the difference is. And because they become blue, like, they don't stay rare. I'm gonna quick save because this is where the balance offer stopped working. Okay, still working. That's good. Anyway. I bought it to be nice to the mummy. They seem like just a person, so I probably want to talk to them. Okay, nothing there. Don't.
Fucking shapeshifter. She'll try to.
Yeah, no, go away. They might have a name. Well, if they have a name, maybe they have something to say. That's what I mean.
Enjoying the show.
Yeah, I figure there's nothing, but there was a chance. Not now. I wonder if I can steal their...
No,
How about... Yes!
no, off limits.
Who's this? Rustobo Vix. Anyway, I have no reason to steal from them. So I'm done on this side. They're busy performing. Oh yeah, I was curious as to whether there's a chance they would complain if I stood here and performed music. And steal their audience. Oh, then the performance check failed. Because I got a critical fail despite the fact that I should have like a plus. Oh, what would be the bonus to performance? I'd have a +9 and then plus... Actually, no, it's just... Yeah, it'd just be a +9 to performance. So I wouldn't have gotten an 18, but... I still don't think I would have. Anyway. I stole their viewers. And they didn't care. I was kind of hoping there'd be an interaction there. Yeah, this interaction is like, you get asked questions and maybe it benefits your romantic relationship. I don't know.
Ah! Lucille! It's pose grapevine, then pivot step. Jacob, you have the grace of my great-grandmother's missing leg. Ah! And Boris. Boris! Put some sensuality into those lovely hip bones. I know you have it in you. Step it up.
Pretty freaky, the whole necromancy. Sorry for interrupting.
Interrupting a massacre? Merkel, help me. These three make the art of dance look like a ritual sacrifice.
I mean, if she believes in Merkel, she probably
Call
doesn't
me
like us.
Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire.
What are the creatures behind them?
Normally, I'd invite you into my tent for a lovely vintage.
Are those
But
hands?
these graceless skellies need my full attention. Enjoy my circus, darling.
Yeah, they're certainly... They are just hands, huh? What do they count as? Are they undead?
That's it.
They're undead, they're crawling hands. Interesting. They have blind sight, because otherwise how'd they see anything? Anyway. I think that's about it. I need to interact with this stuff.
Another. Good.
Okay. Going well.
While the cage is sturdy, the lock is old. It could be jammed shut, so not even a key could open it.
That sound effect didn't really track, but... I'm just mostly interested in whether I can mess with this. 'Cause I know the relevance. I'm just curious what happens if you do this.
Hunger. My stomach screams. Press your flesh through bars. And blood breaks.
I have something else you can eat. Primary needs. Just feed the dinosaur. Dilophosaurus, making it non-hostile. Yeah, that's kind of an interesting facet. And then this is the main attraction.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
Like, even for a bad joke, it's incredibly bad.
Not to my taste, but I'll take a clown over some hack magician pulling peonies from his breeches.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight?
Tell me the joke.
He got the stuffing kicked out of him. Way!
The wahey is pretty goofy.
Oh, you're all such good friends. I've had a wonderful time, but I have to go. Oh, well, if you insist. How about a magic trick? But first, I need a volunteer with nerves of steel and the heart of a lion. Who will it be? Who?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
I think sending Carl... I kind of want to see what happens if I send Karlach up. Because, like... But, like, first, what are you going to do?
Buddy's been practicing day and night for this next trick. What kind of friend would I be if I spoiled his grand finale?
Hang on now, soldier.
Oh, my heart! The enthusiasm is too much! Now, up, double sharp, or poor Buddy will think you don't like him.
It's way too slow.
Oh, perfect!
I'm doing this because it's a better position to be in.
Now, you're very special. As special as can be. Does anyone know why? Why? You're special, my friend. Because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute.
If she dies, I'm going to complain. If she takes too much damage, it's going to be garbage. Yeah. That's an acceptable amount of damage. She could have reacted to that, but... I mean, she could have, you know, reacted.
Is this part of the show?
Okay, Gil. Okay.
What's this?
Basically, I just wanted to go this way to see if there was... How are they getting bark skin? I guess I got a cast on them. What are they? They're a blink dog. Which means that it can teleport and stuff.
Victory is assured.
Another fight. Let's go.
Let us... So I don't want to hit too many allies. No resistances. Let's... do that. And I guess offhand attack.
A rough tempest I will raise.
This is an action. It's a 5th level. probably should have berserked. Or frenzied. No, oh, because I'm dazed, so I don't get opportunity attacks, I assume. I think it's in my best interest to just take the hit. Or, yeah, I didn't expect to actually get hit, so. Roland's a threat, but I want to keep the people alive. As best I can. No! Okay, no, that guy does have 27 HP. That's more than... The game is broken even for the AI. Wonderful. Sure. Oh yeah, because... The dog should be fine.
On my word.
Okay, yeah, the dog's fine. Jump there. Scoot the tiniest bit back.
Swords meet sorcery.
Then... You Oops, wrong one. I have to do this. You telekinesis him... No, I should telekinesis this way.
Forthwith.
Sure. Let's go with the 9. No bonus action. I don't know what happened there.
Give in.
And I will hit decently hard if I just melee, which is sort of what I'm going to do. I need to disable this. It re-enabled when I changed the weapons I had equipped. That doesn't make sense, does it? It's probably best to do this. That's a 5 and like a 20 or 10, right? Yeah, 5 and a 20. Don't dash. Just stay back. You'll die. Ability drain, charisma. I really don't have enough AC. I definitely need to improve the AC that I'm using. It still hit for some reason, despite... Oh, no, because they failed the save, which is good.
Fun. Still breathing.
I mean, the best blast is this. I don't think anyone... I could have stepped back, probably, but...
Not to state the obvious, but this circus is no place for children.
Fum. That was a named guy.
My skellies will take forever to clean this place up.
So this means I need to disguise myself as a different one, which means that I'm going to need to swap this. Actually, no. Can I directly... If I'm staying disguised, if I disguise self as this, does it keep the ring effect? No, it doesn't. It's also weird that it doesn't shift that. I'm glad it doesn't, but... Shape shift. I'm gonna have to shift again. Well, I'm not gonna have to. I can just stick with this shape.
And, well,
This... I can stick with this face.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
You singled me out from the crowd. Why? Except this doesn't work because I'm disguised as someone else. So if the moment I'm like, you singled me out, it should instantly be like, I'm not answering because, oh, you're the one that killed me? Like, it doesn't make sense.
I saw in your eyes what I see in my own. Death.
Where is Dribble's corpse?
Mistress needed his body parts for her art.
This all goes so slow. What type of creature?
A shape changer.
Call Doppelgangers. Why'd you attack? To sow chaos, it is his will.
To sow.
His will, who are you talking
Rush
about?
of power, dark and insidious.
And it's not allowed to answer
Spells.
that. So whoever it is has a great deal of control over them.
Very well.
Your sin. Forgive me. I was close to killing you. Killing everyone.
They were starving you.
I am ashamed. The circus is my family. They rescued me when I
The
was but a
others did.
youngling. He wore the face of Dribbles, of a saint. Thank you for...
Hey, Crimson, you're a pretty cool guy.
Press ahead.
A named character? Probably a no one?
Believe
Yeah, it's a nobody.
Let's have a look.
Another beast cage key. A rusty hand axe that was used to chop someone apart. Probably. I just want to find someone to talk to. Like,
Oh, how could my...
none of these people talk. I know I can talk to... them. Kind of want to kill Shadow Whiskers.
Oh dear. Screaming children, an oozing corpse, and it's not even my birthday. Lucretius, ringmaster,
I've already talked to you.
necromancer, bringer of the night. I thought the Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in my circus. To use such a woeful Dribbles impersonator, why, it's downright rude.
This was planned. You should be worried.
When you run a plane-hopping circus of alas,
I
I
didn't mean to
cannot
click.
afford to lose any more staff. Funerals are so very expensive. I need to move the circus, but I cannot leave just yet. Not without Dribbles. He was a star. Customers of every color and creed simply adored him. I need him back, and I'll shower the person who finds him in love, adoration, and adequate compensation. What do you say?
Oh, I found parts of him.
Oh, getting hacked up like that must have been unpleasant. Poor dear. If you bring whatever you find to me, I'll take it from there. I'm a necromancer after all, and I do so love a challenge.
I'll look for him, whatever.
That's the spirit, darling. And remember, I look after those who make me happy. Good luck, and thanks ever so much.
What a weird character. Like, well, just odd, not especially weird, just an interesting choice. Not in a bad way, just interesting. Okay, so that just felt like it would be faster than walking around. It might not have been, but I'm gonna go out. Actually, I need to go. It's probably faster to go this way. I'm just gonna. I don't want to waste a rest. It's such a waste of time. So I'm looking for this one. I believe this is what I'm looking for. Yes, the couriers. I was looking for Warden of Vitality to just heal. Okay. It is my last third level. Is it worth it? No. Am I going to do it anyway? Yes. I would love to actually be able to use it in combat, but it doesn't seem like it actually works. What would happen if you got Warden of Vitality on a life cleric? Would it still get the bonus? How much longer do I have on this spell? 4 more rounds. I'm definitely getting more than the number of rounds out of this when it's not in turn-based mode. Because I should be limited to like 12 casts because it's, or 10 casts because it's 10 rounds. And you only get 1 bonus action per round. Slightly too slow. Oh well. It was not necessary. I can definitely short rest, but no, this is not where I need to be. I need to be over this way.
As my feet can carry me.
It'll be fast to go this way. This is the fastest way to get to where I'm going. I thought it was here, but I guess it's the Rivington General that has the hatch.
Footprints. Leading right into that cave.
And here. Up I go. Self-poison resistance, because it lasts. It's an elixir, so it lasts until long rest.
Expecting you. Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise.
Okay. You clearly couldn't see me. I think they should change that. They should make it so it actually requires line of sight. Oh, it's her.
I have something to ask.
The boot girl. Sadly, they don't talk. The bomb. Oh, there is. That's not right. He looks like a non-deep gnome. Supposedly there's a traitor here. I can't figure out who.
Huh. Chucky questions at Wolbrun.
Maybe after you talk to Wolbrun you can purchase stuff? Barkus, my buddy.
Ah, there you are. Good. We need to strategize. Wolbrun is planning something. Lots of moving parts. I'm still trying to suss the details myself.
You look worried?
I am. I knew him rash, but this is unspeakable. Speak to him. Help him see sense. Someone has to.
It's an interesting scene. But I think he broke. Okay, no, I gotta get this. What a game. What a game. I mean, I don't actually think it's a huge issue. It's a fairly basic bug that occurs in a ton of, like, it's the type of bug that occurs in so many different games. But, like, where they equip a weapon. Okay, that's also way too big of a weapon. What? They equip weapons and then they don't appropriately unequip them. I wonder what triggered it.
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd make it to the city. Regretting it yet?
If you can make it, I can make it.
I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell you plucked me out of at Moonrise. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. The Gondians have handed Enver Gortash the means to bring about the end of liberty in Baldurs Gate. And the citizens have rolled out the red carpet for the new tyrant. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the Harpers, and you. I hope.
Yeah, it says a lot that he like. His intent is fairly reasonable.
As long as our objective is the same, the reason doesn't matter to me. We have a common enemy. But neither of us gets what we want until we deal with our biggest obstacle. The Steel Watch. They're a threat to you, me, and every man, woman, and child in this city. They act all civilized, servants of the people, but they only serve one man.
When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. Laws will change, freedoms will vanish, and soon you'll be accused and sentenced before you've even committed a crime. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it.
Yeah, he's slightly biased. I put a lot of blame on Gortash.
A tyrant's nothing without lackeys. And the Gondians are the perfect lackeys. Dangerously intelligent, pathetically submissive. They invented the Steel Watchers, and they're building an army of them. They've always been happy to provide their technology to despots in exchange for a stipend and the freedom to work in peace. They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. And now they'll kiss Gortash's ring while the city screams. I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit.
What was the plan?
Same as it always is. Eliminate the threat. In this case, the foundry where these atrocities are produced. The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more than equal to them. There's nothing they can build that the Iron Hands can't tear down. I've built something unique for just that purpose. A rune powder bomb. First of its kind. 50 wizards high on the weave couldn't summon this kind of firepower.
I mean,
get the bomb inside the Gondian facility.
Boom. Level 20 wizard wish. Boom. Better than a rune powder bomb.
Please. This is too far. Everyone in the foundry would be killed.
Quiet, Barkus. The adults are talking.
Maybe they're the victims, not the oppressors.
The Gondians picked their side the minute they took orders from Gortash.
We don't know about if they have tadpoles in their head.
They'd have refused him and died like heroes, spitting in his face. Now they'll die like the dogs they are.
I can see this.
That's what I've been saying. There may yet be a peaceful solution.
Fine. You want to try flapping your gums in the belly of the beast? Be my guest. But their idea of diplomacy is a steel fist shoved where the sun don't shine. So take the bomb. Just in case I'm right and you're wrong.
Yeah, to a certain extent.
As long as you see sense, I don't care when you see it.
The
Like, I'm not
foundry
going
is
to
in
use
the
it.
lower city, down by the docks. Beautiful building, belching smoke into the sky day and night. Getting inside won't be easy.
Like, he's incredibly
When you
cocky.
do, place the bomb at the heart of the facility. Get yourself back to street level. The streets will be clear of Watchers in no time.
He's just very extreme, is the big issue. It's also she disapproves of taking a bomb, but it's heavy. Can I... Because there was some item that was like, oh, you can buy it from in here.
Now you've spoken to the big man. Good to see. Glad we both made it out of Grimforge alive. And that I didn't have to
it's
use
her.
that rune powder to make a point.
Glad I could diffuse the situation.
Funny. You're gonna need that sense of humor here. I overheard you're gonna be helping us fight the good fight. Knew I would have regretted blowing you up. Better get on with it then. Wulbren wouldn't have put his trust in you for nothing.
Because supposedly there's a character that you can buy stuff from. Why is, like, the level disparity between the characters is kind of interesting to look at. I'm not going to listen to these people.
It stopped. But it'll happen again. It keeps happening.
Don't worry, it's probably the world ending.
No. Everything is go-
You think I want my clan facing down one of those walking death machines with cutlery? Only if you're quick.
Good, so I can buy stuff. If it's Steel Watcher or Scrying Eye, it is stunned and suffers a -1d. That's kind of cool. Again, another thing that would be great on like a monk. Push past your limit, take damage. and gain an additional attack per turn, and to double your movement speed. Like, is that take that damage one instance and then it lasts until the end of the game? It lasts for one turn? It doesn't indicate. I assume it's one turn. Oh yeah, this was the one that was interesting. It's not useful for me, but 2 for gnomes, 1 for halflings and dwarves. It's kind of cool, aesthetically. It's also like terrible items to sell. He has nothing of any real value. But I assume they don't sell anything. Yeah. And they definitely don't. So yeah, it was just that
Put my hands on everything.
that one thing was kind of neat.
Locked. But there's no keyhole. Must be a switch.
Yep. Maybe I couldn't have gone down without that. Anyway, now I'm done there. I'm gonna say, for as much as I care, that's it for now. In this zone. I'm not gonna walk through here. I'm not even gonna talk to them. There's a bunch of interactions there. I want to see if not interacting with the folks at the gate will change stuff later, noticeably. Lily? Oh, actually, no, I need to... Are they still here? Where were they? Ah, this one. I'm not going to talk to them. They are, like, semi-relevant. But, yeah, so Steel Watchers, bunch of fists. They're obviously going to talk to you.
That'll make a great headline.
You can talk to her. I'm not going to, because... Surprise, surprise, it's Orin. Which is frankly... It was surprising the first time. But, like, each additional time it's like, okay, I didn't actually expect it, but, like, you can't expect it specifically, so... Yeah, this is like... I don't know. This seems like the way to get in. What does Will want to say?
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldurs Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin?
Has a responsibility. Perhaps we can reason with the leadership, but refugees can go elsewhere. This is a new policy then. Must be Gortash's doing.
As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.
Anyway, bye. So yeah, you can just sort of walk around and not really worry about the checkpoint. Okay, this is... Is this... No, this is the Flophouse? Yeah, Frego's Flophouse. I'm gonna be back to Frego's Flophouse in a second. I just want to see some stuff this way. There's a ton of stuff you need to do here, or you can do here. No name. I'm trying to examine this, so I assume you can go down and around and explore that. I kind of want to go there right now, but I'm not gonna worry about that yet.
Up there. Dan Fillon's dancing axe.
Yeah, right here.
The Harper's safe house to hear a mention.
So what I need to do is get to here, Featherfall jump everyone down, and go out this way probably. Maybe this way. It's probably the other way. this looks fake. It doesn't look structurally sound. Oh, interesting. Okay, I went there once and it was not in a good state. Oh, there's Arabella's letter. I need to swap. I'm swapping Karlak out for I don't know where Karlak is. For Jaheira because she's a harper. Where's Karlak? Karlak, right there. I walked right past her. Oh no, she was just right here. Okay, pretty convenient.
Copper for your thoughts? Oh, come on. You don't...
Oh no, what did that do? Okay, just gave me all the gold.
So Bal's chosen is a doppelganger. I should not be surprised. They have ever been among his favorite servants. Orin is testing you. Either she thinks herself a predator, playing with her food, or she fears what you might do. Good.
She wants us paranoid.
Exactly. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Balspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government.
Spoilers.
Aid his rise to power. But Orin, he's more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. We should leverage that.
Indeed. Join me.
As you wish.
Okay, now I have to figure out what her deal is. Okay, no, these stats are fine. Last I saw her stats were pretty bad. But these are actually like totally normal stats. I think at level 8, which is what she was at, her level was kind of jank. Aesthetically, I really like Circle of the Moon because the level 10 wild shapes are cool. Circle of Spores might sort of fit because they somewhat forego wild shaping in favor of the symbiotic entity. But I'm gonna go Moon because that's my favorite druid aesthetic. Shoot, I have no idea what feats I'm gonna pick up. I'm gonna deal with this later. Oh, I have no idea. I guess ability scores are for sure a good choice. Whatever, I'm never gonna use it. So, I could go 2 ability scores or something that gives wisdom. I don't know which one gives +1 wisdom, and if it is even worth picking up. There's definitely one that gives wisdom, though. Right? Honestly, there better be one that gives wisdom. The search function here is really bad to try to find that. Nope. Only option is resilient. That's kind of bad. Then getting to a good even number is awkward. I could do... Basically, I could just plan for a Wisdom ASI to get to 19, then one more to get to 20 and put another in like Dex or Constitution, and then take... Actually, it's not the best, but Tavern Brawler apparently does add an attack bonus in wild shape form. It doesn't do the damage like it would here, but nope, it doesn't give a stat. For now, it's just 2 points in wisdom. And I have Owlbear Shape and Panther. Or Owlbear Wild Form. That's definitely Wild Shape. And now it's Saber-Toothed Tiger. That apparently the regenerate might be a little buggy, but maybe not. So, it's difficult. Because I could get Dual Wielder, but I don't think I need it. None of these give 1 point in Wisdom, so I think it's definitely just an ability score with Wisdom and Dex, but then I have to figure out if I want Dex. Athlete's not terrible, because better jumping. If it applied with other stuff, it'd be good. It might be better to just go, like, accept not getting to 20 Wisdom and pick up Tavern Brawler so that you get more attack. Because boosting attack is not bad. Like, a +5 to attack is not... It's fairly considerable. In which case I wouldn't be able to get the other one up to 16 anyway. I don't know if I need the Wisdom to 20. I probably should get the Wisdom to 20. Tavern Brawler doesn't fit her aesthetic. Let's just go with this. She fights with swords, and so I think it fits better to go with this is a choice. Dilophosaurus. Corrosive Spit that reduces that, but the big thing is the Myrmidon forms. Hymal Strike, Healing Vapors, Explosive Icicle. It does consume 2 Wild Shape charges, and I think you only get 2, so it's not the best, but... Okay, now I have to prepare her spells. She has no items. I can get her the bark skin armor from the chest. Because I don't know what the exact value is. But my assumption is this is the best thing for when I'm wild shaped, as it's the only one that might do anything. And it gives Constitution advantage, which is good. Gloves. Raven gloves are not totally useless. Sure, why not? Boots. I don't think that will apply in wild shape form, but if it does, it would be good. Hit points don't provoke opportunity, magic missile, spell slot. And this is far from optimal in any way at all, but let's just give a random one. Advantage on wisdom saves. And then she wants this, because it's very useful for her. That's only check, it's not combat, it's useless. It's not actually useless, but it's not great. Let's just equip that. It's not going to matter much. Sylvan Scimitar deals spellcasting mod. And for some reason, she has the Morning Lord's Radiance applied. She can wear armor, right? Without worry, so... Which is actually two things that give invis, which is not ideal, but her AC is terrible. But that shouldn't matter. Okay, I'm gonna quick save real quick. And wild shape into Earth Myrmidon. 18 AC. Okay, that's fine. The attack, grounded thunderstrike, knock prone. The noteworthy one is... Oh cool, and you can use 5 feet of movement speed to get more AC. Lunar Mend uses spell slots to heal. Ludgy Sling. It's just around you. Burrow. Yeah, you do this. And then you pop up and hit people. Yeah, interesting. So, I'll bring her with me for now. Because there's a bunch of characters to work with. There's Harpers to talk to. The biggest issue with trying to be wild shape focused is you wild shape once and boom. That's it.
No time to rest?
Once you've wild shaped with that, you don't have another use until you short rest.
I'd give up a kidney for a tour of the Steelwatch Foundry. As if any of us would be so fortunate. Imagine seeing a Watcher power up for the first time. Oh, my heart flutters at the thought. Do you not like it?
Gondian? I'm assuming Gondians are gnomes, so... Oh, I can't enter here. But I can enter... maybe back there, but... Here is walking with me. The armor is a bad choice. I should probably just get better medium armor for her. Because it doesn't benefit at the point that I would actually need it to be beneficial. I definitely need to find more armor from that I put into storage.
So that's progress.
Welcome to Danthilon's dancing wax. Our stock isn't used. It's tried and tested by the finest adventurers.
I assume this is the guy I want to talk to.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble...
You can turn off the charm, Entharl. She's with me.
Blueberries. Thought I had a sale. You look tired, Harper.
I missed you too. They're already here?
Down below. Here's the key.
Pleased to meet you, Harper. Let's see your stock.
Now?
Oh, aye. Helm forbid someone might pay for my services, Jahira. Harper's nesting in your cellar tends to scare off business. So, if you mean to sling some coin around,
only Jahira will complain.
Jahira will complain.
Anything good? Interesting. That's pretty good, I think. Not necessarily exceptional, but it is pretty good. Blightbringer. Unarmed. I don't think any of these unarmed apply in the form. I mean, that's not bad, right? First attack every round is disadvantaged. Patient defense, that's only useful for monks. Because patient defense is like the dodge action in normal D&D. Balance, +1 dex saves, take less piercing, less slashing. Actually, make a performance check, success, granting all your melee weapon attacks additional damage equal to your charisma mod. Could be fun for a very specific type of, what, swords bard? You could go for a swords bard type build, you could probably use that. And see, that's all I'm selling. I think I want to look for any noteworthy medium armor. 17 AC plus 2, 19 AC. That's way better for Jaheira. I might already have medium armor that's just as good though. Yeah, let's just buy it. Why not? I mean, the reason not to is because it's not cheap, but...
A pleasure.
Give that to Jaheira. Because the bark skin's not great. Instead of 19 AC, much better. I'll keep it on her. She might need it later. And the displacement cloak. Yeah, I never disengage, so it's better if I have it.
Call and I answer.
It did look pretty good though. This one looks okay too. Assuming the key was to here.
See what this does. Moving ahead.
Right there. And as I go down. Doppelganger, doppelganger, doppelganger. Half elf. This guy's not necessarily. I mean, they're antsy. They might be good. The rest of them are doppelgangers. But I can't know that because I shouldn't know that at all. I didn't even know that they were doppelgangers that were supposed to be here. I was just like, it's an obvious setup. Darn, I couldn't get it one further.
May Seluna's tears shine on this meeting.
A very formal.
Ah, he's aware that the rest are
Geraldus.
doppelgangers.
You are well?
Yes, High Harper. Standing beneath Seluna's tears.
The lad's a little nervous, Jaheira. We heard of your great victory against Cleric.
Geraldus isn't nervous. He's terrified. And he's using Seluna's tears as some kind of code.
I understand, Geraldus. Take a moment. And you, Harper. There is something familiar about you. Doesn't she remind you of our old friend Marcus?
Wait, were they walking as Jaheira?
It's clear. Marcus was a traitor laying a trap. The same, it seems, is happening here.
Why? No. Remain silent and wait for Jaheira's signal.
The problem with Marcus, of course. We didn't end on the best of terms.
Let's hope he doesn't die. Just, come on. Like, fix your game. They have no way to know this is happening down here. Whatever. I would summon the Cambion, but then I'd have to unsummon it afterwards. I could sleep. 24 hit points per spell level. Totally use it. Well, actually, that's almost usable. That is it's an oil barrel, which means that it needs fire to explode. And I can wait, so I don't need to rush. I don't have any more casts of this. I don't think I cast it that many times. Oh well. Maybe it goes away on reload. So I just want to see what this does. Okay, so it is an AoE. It read like it was an AoE, but I wasn't certain. Entangles until long rest. That's pretty cool. I guess it's time to target them. I mean, mouth here is not really saying much. I'm not gonna help with that. Good hit. Ah, he didn't run in like a goober. Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna... Oh. I'm gonna accept that. Maybe I lose loot, but I'm gonna totally accept that. That's funny.
On the victor's path.
Like, once we start blasting these people, sure. The people up outside should freak. Like, freak out, but... I should probably swap... What I should do is swap this scimitar for the Hill Giant, or the Club of Hill Giant Strength, so that I can cast Shillelagh on it to get... It's like 1d6 plus Wisdom, probably? No. 2d... I have no idea what that actual scaling is, the number. It's 1 to 8 bludgeoning damage. Plus 5, yeah. So there's a 1d8 plus 5 bludgeoning. 1d8 plus 5 versus 1d6 plus 1. The plus 1d4 radiant doesn't count. So it's much better than the scimitar if I equipped a club and used Shillelagh. Let's Thorn Whip her into the fire. And then you're just a bird. Yep. He actually, like, did a good job here. He killed a guy. A girl. A woman.
More of Orin's doppelgangers. How many has she brought to Bal's side, I wonder?
I thought, like, traditionally in this world...
How many more Harper's dead?
I thought traditionally in this world, doppelgangers were, like, evil by default. I was doing something. I was giving the club to Jaheira. She puts it there. She gets more strength. And she can then Shillelagh the club so that her offhand will hit really hard.
No one back home will
It
ever
looks
believe
methy, but...
Did I get it right?
Shaluna's tears. It is said no false face can stand beneath their light. An old code, Harper. But yes, you got it right. Now I need your report.
We had eyes on suspected cultists in the city, like you asked. We thought we were tracking them, but...
They were tracking you instead. Evidently. Doppelgangers.
And they're not just working with the cult. Hi, Harper. They're part of it. Ballists, I think.
Sworn to Orin the Red, yes. We've already had the pleasure. Go on.
Everything seemed fine until your latest orders. Until we started to search for the Rashomar. They struck the same night. I woke to one of them strangling Chelvin, while smiling at me out of her face. She said... It said... that I'd report back to you as normal. Lure you here, and... I had no choice!
I'm sure it felt that way, Geraldus. The others were likely dragged back to Orin. Tortured. Sacrificed. I do not expect you to die for me. But to risk Entharl, any citizen who might have wandered in, there is always a choice. And the Harper must be able to make the hard ones. Perhaps this isn't the life for you after all, Geraldus.
No, Jaheira! Hi, Harper! Please! I'm still a Harper. I want to help!
You've scarcely signed up, boy. And there is a war coming. Why die a harper when you could still live as anything else?
No one can make that choice for... Oh, I mean, technically, couldn't she kick him out of the Harpers? Like, it's still not the choice made by him, but, like, if he's not... If the High Harper doesn't accept you in the Harpers, then you're not a Harper, right? I kind of want to say live your life.
This work isn't for everyone, boy, and there is no shame in that. Go home to your mother and leave the task to us.
Yes, High Harper.
Just Jahira to you now. Go on.
It feels kind of
I have
rude.
all the help I need.
I don't want the kid to die, though. They're friendly, you know? Kill the crone, but not before you tell her how her little soldiers died. String a new harp using Harper hair. Harper's skin, I don't know.
Moving in.
I probably should pick up the supply pack.
What's in here?
I mean, all these doppelgangers not having any good loot means the one that I launched at the start probably didn't have good loot either, which is good. Kinda heavy chest. Oh, that's up there. Okay. Surveillance notes. This is relevant. So yeah, this is a surveillance note by one of the doppelgangers within the Harper's safe house. Ooh. Cool. Increases crit range, basically going from 5 to 10% chance to crit. It's actually like pretty good. And it probably stacks with everything else, so if you're a champion fighter and you equip a weapon, then you could easily get to like 17. What, I guess the point of that being illegal is sneaking into there? I don't know. It's a weird legality one. I want to talk to him, see if he has anything to say.
Something's on my mind.
If your lot of cracked and...
They're dead, Entharl. Doppelgangers were using them as bait.
Seems they snared more than they could skin in you. Did Geraldus survive?
Alive. But a Harper no more. He's better off out of it.
Likely you're right. I'll tuck him up tight till I can ship him back to his mother. What are you going to do?
Continue the hunt.
Aye. Silly question, I suppose.
It's a much better like that's like there's some actual care in this where the character's like, yeah, let's try to get that kid out of here before he dies.
Did you see how far that watcher threw me? It must have been 10 legs. I can't believe you tried to climb up one, you mad.
This is the, I think it's a brothel basically, but not totally. It's weird. Fishmonger, bunch of sketchy people. Oh, Flophouse. I need Flophouse. It is indeed a brothel.
It's got private rooms, music.
Flophouse rules.
I'd probably break his nose.
I have no idea who this is. I don't know if they have anything worth saying.
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mated temple a wide berth. Rude buggers.
To be fair, their high
Certainly
priest
not
just
bringing my
died.
trade there again. Does that excuse being rude? Excluding folk? Come off it. They wouldn't let me in. Spouted some tripe about
Oh, now that is
my
wrong.
sort and absolutist murderers. I only wanted to sit down a minute. You're welcome.
Can I trade with you?
This place is real shabby.
But
at least folk don't look
I mean, that's
funny in here.
nice to buy. Potion of speed, situational, more potions, more of these.
Pleasure doing.
Pretty good stock. Tenant log. Pythian, 10-day late. Adventurers. Can't imagine they have much to say.
Bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren, and they won't let us in the city proper.
What is that?
Bollocks! We're adventurers, damn it!
Why won't they let you in?
The bridge guard chatted some shite about a coronation. Couldn't really make head nor tail of it.
Anyway, they probably aren't important. By probably I mean definitely. Maybe there's someone to talk to there, but not yet. I don't have what's his name with me. They're the one that's a 10-day late on their rent. I wonder how this interaction goes without Astarion.
One more mark, then we can go.
They're certainly not subtle about it, huh? Like, they look like vampires.
The master said we have enough. The Black Mass is ready to begin.
It's not for the master. It's for me. I want a beating heart there, ready for me when the mass is complete. And we're finally granted our freedom. After 200 years of rats, I think we deserve a real drink.
There is no time. We are expected back at the palace.
Relax. The Black Mass won't start until Master drags Astarion from whatever hole he's hiding in. We have time to find one more person. Hello, beautiful. I didn't see you.
You're definitely not into
We were just
Dragonborn.
discussing a celebration being held in the palace of Cazador Zar.
You should come. It'll be the talk of Baldurs Gate.
Doesn't sound like my thing. I'll say I don't know.
Well, thank goodness we're such good friends then.
This is not the time, Petras.
Yes, dear sister, I know we have places to be. We'll leave once our good friends here have departed. I look forward to seeing you at the palace, though. It'll be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I promise.
They don't do a good job of hiding the fact that they are very clearly vampires. Like,
Not everyone subscribe.
okay, so that's not the key I have. Then which is the key that I have?
And I will gladly do so.
Where is it that I need to go? I can't remember. Ah, it's up here. I'm fine taking the annoyance of this dude. Oh, yes, this is where the key is.
That shapeshifter's key unlocked the door. Interesting. Glad near the bed.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor.
Definitely caked there, too. Investigate.
You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed.
I already know what they are because it said
The
their name
corpse
and I pointed
regards
at
you
them.
lifelessly.
How did you die?
Murdered by my son.
Ilmater's ashes.
Who is your son? Why did your son kill you?
Found his secret. My sweet boy. Why?
There's so many questions for this character.
Killed folk slowly. He liked it.
Who is your son? Who is your son's next target?
Ill-mated temp.
The spell's power.
This is Dolor that killed them. That's the key to downstairs.
It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
It's weird what's described as thievery and what isn't. Like, some of it's thievery, some of it isn't. Whenever this weapon lands a crit, both a target and attacker have to succeed or be affected by fits of laughter. That's pretty funny. Not very good, but it is kind of funny. Silk root. It's a drug. Those are probably pretty heavy. Nope, they're not as heavy as they should be, considering how heavy a clown's hand was. How heavy are these? Not too heavy. Let's drop a bunch on someone, though. Then split this. Give them to him. That's a little bit better.
All's well that ends.
Then
Not
read
as
the
bad as
bloodstained
it could
parchment.
have.
List of people to kill.
These tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Lorgan's name's written here too.
Sheep butchered with creative zeal. A bunch of clothes. Let's just send these all to camp. Oh, actually free disguise kit. It's not useful at all, but... Crawler mucus. Bunch of aggressive poisons. I should actually be able to fly. And by should be able to, I mean I can just fly. I could fly over there. I wonder if there's anything out and about on the rooftops. I wonder if I could fly into here and do something. I kind of wish out of combat flight abilities didn't have a limit. It's like I could fly however far I wanted. Because flight in these games normally is like several minute long. You can hover. Let's just fly over here. It'll save time. So what I want to do, go back into here. And come on, you could have very easily jumped in a way that didn't cause you to get stuck. Come on. Jaheira, what are you doing? Come on. Okay. I could have just interacted with that, huh? Oh well. Remove curse. Another chest. This is this area, I need to go down. I have a key to use. I could try to steal from these folks, but I don't want to. Yeah, okay, there won't be another warning. Stop staring at me. Go about your job. Like, you have a job to do, don't you? Okay, I guess I'll just do this.
Wherever we go, ye gods, let there be something green.
Not for communal.
Eyes to yourselves.
Let's keep ya.
Quick and quiet.
Okay, now you're staring at me.
Oakfather east the road.
What path lies before me?
And I will
just out of view.
Yes, because I have to sneak to interact with it. Otherwise, I'm not smart enough to be quiet. Dash couldn't sit at my to help settle. My boys never left the nest before. They're worried about their son, and then they died.
Looking ahead.
Dash Kent was somebody else.
It's got private rooms.
An undead vampire spawn, and sun. I hope the sunlight sensitivity comes into play.
Should mind my step.
Okay. I will eventually have to go into here. I currently am gonna skip that for the moment.
Got the person with you.
Because I would rather have him complain. I'd rather have Raphael complain. I don't know if he's there right away or if you have to wait till he complains, but this is the second floor.
Now here's someone who appreciates the finer things. Welcome.
Stylen Horst. What a name.
Stop. Now you've just sampled some of Baldurs Gate's finest incense. Delicious, no? Everything alchemical from potions to poisons.
Peerless
Just do
form.
Make sure you read the label before quaffing.
Health potion. Health potion. Health potion. Gaseous form. Still never gonna use it. Potion of flying, sea invisibility. That's all good.
Seems simple enough.
I don't feel like stealing from this guy here, at least. Now over here. That's another matter.
With a flick of the wrist.
Happy to steal from a separate building. Nothing here. Nothing there. I mean, there's stuff, but there's nothing story-driven in these areas. Why is the balsam and the whiskweed not stealing? But, like, I mean, everything else has higher value, obviously, but the stuff that is stealing and the stuff that is stealing and the stuff that isn't stealing is all over the place. This, did I enter here? I didn't. I don't think it's like this isn't. This is the one that's important, but this one is.
Calms Garms.
Brain appears to be resisting its masters.
Oh, this guy.
Acting of its own will.
I'm gonna actually not talk to him.
Ahoy, stranger. Thanks for stopping by Calms Garms. I'm calm. Well, calm. Sounds good.
I could find some good.
Fresher than your current outfit.
Anything that would actually look interesting. Comfortable blue-red, autumnal, swarthy wayfarer in cream, red, teal slim fit. None of it's very interesting. Mostly because you can't see what it would actually look like. Maybe there's secret stuff back here to explore. Oh, I'm being followed by this guy. Bye. I already know that he's just an obnoxious character. What's this? Refugees. I mean, he's not gonna be able to follow me, so
breathing, despite everything.
I'm gonna quick save before I jump down. I know I can just fast travel back, but...
My old fishing spot. Spent more than a few summer tide days here. And did young Will ever catch anything? Only a few head colds. And a tongue lashing from my worried father.
Breathe deep and move.
Yeah, this area looks really bad. It's not abysmal, just it doesn't look... It looks very... first draft?
I'll take that.
Which means, from a certain definition, it is first draft. In a sense, compared to the Act 1 that is very much not first draft, because it's had, I don't know, like at least a dozen patches before it was fully released. Seriously, just like, it's green on the top, rock on the side, everywhere. Hey, there's actually a lot of stuff to see here. And I can climb up there. I mostly just really want to get to the lower city, because that's where I stopped playing, because it was kind of... I just think the exploration of the city is significantly less interesting than exploration of places that are far outside of the city. This is kind of an interesting place to explore compared to the city. It's mostly a matter of density. Like, high density, absolutely nothing of value anywhere, is a lot more annoying than low density, occasionally stuff of value. What is... Jaheira, you're worthless. Okay, I dug here and it was over there. Jaheira, you're fired. What are you doing?
Go.
Oh yeah, I need to select your spells too. I'll try to do this while I'm moving. Okay, Stormfly is pretty good, I think. Probably don't need Great Arresto is my assumption. Having a third Conjure Elemental. Wonderful. Woodwode. Conjure Woodland Being. Actually, I do want Daylight. Because of the vampires. She has a lot of spells available. Goodberry's just not very good. It's not great. It's probably efficient-ish healing. But I definitely want plant growth. Ice Knife, Cure Wounds, Thunder Wave, Entangle's not bad. Spike Growth is pretty good though. I think I'd rather have that than Entangle. Moonbeam is useful. Let's go instead of that. Let's grab not Sleet Storm. Call Lightning just to see what it does. I mean, I don't need Feign Death. Some of these could be useful, but that's what I'm going to go with.
Have stayed interesting.
Let me guess, you need something.
Is she able to make her way down? No. Oh, I guess, yeah, they can fly. So that's why they were able to path up here.
Someday I will sit down.
Is that blood? No, never mind. On my way.
That'll fill my pack.
That's curious. What's that?
Mouse hole.
I'm way too big.
Can I force this to go through? No.
Always nice to be
I
wanted.
could travel up there as like a wild shape. That's totally doable. That actually could be pretty fun. Go for like a 4 druid run. Like transform one of your normal... It's gonna be faster to waypoint back and then jump down again. But it would be like having a 4 druid run, like swap one of the once you eventually get the 2 druids, then you can easily have 4 druids. You can have 4 druids anyway, you can swap other people to druids as you want. But like 4 druids, all of which can wild shape, so you can easily work with characters that desire, like you can sneak everyone in through tunnels and such, which I think is interesting.
For now.
Can't give up now.
It might not be the best, but it could make for an interesting setup for a team where you can take advantage of all the small sneaky routes without leaving anyone behind. I mean, so that's the secret way into the prison. This gets me up and up. And there's a door, probably. Because what I did here is I just ran straight through. I had permission to go in. Then one of the Steel Watchers was like, oh, you should go to Gortash's coronation, but I didn't want to go there. And I could just run straight through. Like, I shouldn't be able to, but also they shouldn't try to force me to, so it feels like... It just feels awkward to me. What did the perception check just check? The chest? Why would it be trapped here? Weird. Oh.
Can't keep me out.
Just so you don't forget, I'm pretty sure that between the guards, the arrows, and the jugged thunderbolt, you'll never survive to read this note, but just in case, I want to make sure you know what you did to deserve all this. Remember that shiv you stuck in my leg when you turned me in? That's why. Enjoy your escape while you can, Arswipe. I'll be coming to haunt you in your sleep. I guess that's just there as, like, flavor? Oh, did that,
Jahira's support has been invaluable.
We should return it in kind? Yeah, no, she's totally been invaluable, definitely. Arrows? Guards, arrows, jugged thunderbolt, but arrows. So that's them getting shot in the back. Presumably. So it's warning about a thunderbolt on top of the guards. I don't know what the jugged thunderbolt means. Maybe it's a warning. Okay. Things that I should do. I should talk to Investigator Valeria. Because it would make sense to talk to them.
Here goes nothing.
But I mean, this right here suggests that the individual in question never snuck in. Or snuck out.
What now?
Because otherwise it implies that they repaired it and did a bad job.
Ready. Better be cautious.
So I'm fully obscured? No, I'm not. Just the light is not well handled. harsh, lightly obscured. Nice hitbox. Yeah, how am I only lightly obscured? Like, is this light there enough to make this bright enough?
Breathe deep and move.
I'm mostly just curious. Rusty hand axe, red apple. Anyway, now it's time to sneak. Definitely don't have a key.
Then I can crack that open.
Just a random tomato. Oh, run.
A prison guard has spotted you. It's either lie or fight.
Oh, because Gale got spotted. And I definitely couldn't explain it away by talking with my character. Definitely no. I'm definitely not standing right beside him and able to explain it. No, that's not an option. One more try before I give up. And just fight them to the death, which I might just reload because aesthetically it doesn't work.
Somehow the guard
I've got a long road ahead.
Like, the fact that I couldn't talk with the character that was with the other character, like, come on. What is the logic there? These are just guards. None of it makes sense, in my opinion.
It's over.
Counselor Cleric. Can I talk to her?
You're too late. It's over.
I mean, obviously not, but...
By Avernus. Cleric.
So you're giving up just like that?
I didn't give up. I lost. I came seeking allies to our cause. Watchers spotted me, dragged me to Older Ravengard's husk, empty as a stare.
Well, we already know
Your
that.
father's a tadpole's puppet, Will. Nothing more. He spoke in accusations. Apostasy, conspiracy, sedition. I'll be executed in 5 dawns.
The hell's with that. Nothing is over. Not while I still draw breath.
Baldurs Gate needs you, Ravengard needs you. Sure. Easiest persuasion of my life. 18 to 21 on a DC 10, and if I fail on a crit one, I'm reloading.
When the people need a miracle, you cannot wait for the gods to answer.
Father's words.
Indeed. To think I'd almost forgotten. No more sulking. I know what to do. And I can only do it with the help of the blade. Unlock my cell. Escort me out of Worm's Rock. I'll seek out my connections. When the city streets shatter, you'll want their blades.
Wonder how they're gonna handle this.
Hurry.
I mean, I assume...
Can't risk being in open view.
Come on, crit fail on 1 is such a bad mechanic. No, I was just crouching. Aren't I allowed to crouch? I'm gonna save here, see what happens.
Keep focused. We can talk once I'm free.
Best be on my way.
I'm gonna try to talk my way through. Or they'll just let me walk. Nah, they pick a fight. No talking. Can't play game. No options. Very interesting. Good times. I guess I'm gonna kill a bunch of fists. Nah, let's go. Let's enable this. Anyone that gets blasted to death gets blasted to death, but
I think I could go another round.
She's gonna go in and try and hit somebody. She doesn't get multi-attack, does she? She only gets one attack per round, right? Yep, she only gets one attack per round. She's not gonna do well with that. What is she? She's a monk? She has exactly no skills or spells or whatever, but like... She's a... I guess she's not a monk? She just has a random collection of spells and stuff? She just has the weirdest collection. I guess I could give her a weapon, huh? I could get in there, Kona Cold them. Hit pretty good. Jump. What's her stats? Ooh, 12 strength. What's her AC? Ooh, not great. Cone of Cold. That should hit them all. Oh yeah, she probably has a garbage DC on this, huh? I probably can't check her DC, huh? She probably does have a really low DC though. No, her DC should be huge. She's like actually good. AC. Oh yeah, I'm not running Karlach anymore. This is rough. Karlach would be useful. Where's the other guy? I'm gonna have to move. Not dead, that's good. And then I can scoot. I can't scoot.
Nothing will stand in my way.
I can't turn undead. I can... Laughter?
Is my foolish foe.
And then have her run with disadvantage on the attack. Except they don't have disadvantage on the attack? They did, and they still hit me super easily. Crusader's Mantle, additional 1d4. Once he goes down, that will turn off, so. What? This is worth slowing, or counterspelling. Shield. Okay, now I need to not kill. That guy's not gonna die. I guess he's dead.
Ready.
They don't deal enough damage to be useful here.
No holding back.
I think I probably have a better melee attack.
Death won't take me yet.
I'm gonna loot him. Cookie. They called it a biscuit. It's a cookie. In
The blade will not bend. Coming through.
Western description. Ooh, 2 shots would actually kill him. Over 43 damage. It's like high roll on this. Then the lightning charges together. How? Okay, 18 plus 10, 28. 39. He barely got one shot by a single Eldritch Blast Beam. I didn't mean to kill the guy, but I did. Well, doesn't really feel that bad. I mean, did they deserve to die? No. Do I care that I killed them? No. Could I have maybe snuck out without aggroing them? Maybe? I guess you go up here, then you jump out and sneak somewhere? I don't get it, but... Like, you go here, jump down... I don't know. I guess it's just additional sneaking options. I'm not going out that way. Did the auto guy die for some reason? What happened to him? No, he's still here. Can I talk to him?
What do you want?
Not your attitude, that's for certain.
You're the one pestering old man.
I don't know who he is. I'm not gonna break him out for no reason. Maybe he's there because he murdered 15 people. I don't know. I'm not gonna default to assume that he's innocent. Ooh, look at all these keys. Anyway, I hope she'll accept leaving this way. No, it's just gonna be obnoxious. The raven's been here this entire time because it doesn't know how to follow. And now it follows. Very intelligent raven.
This is far enough.
How are you gonna get back?
The way should be clear. I can't thank you enough for getting me out of that damned prison. And for giving me courage when I'd all but run out.
It's the least we could do. Your faith in this city should inspire us all.
Glad you're free. What will you do now?
I will travel to the upper city.
And get
Find
arrested
what allies
right
I
away.
can. You won't fight the coming battle alone. As long as the city stands, I will stand with it. This is my promise.
And then she runs. And she runs. And she disappears. Anyway, so that's... I guess... I can probably go up through there to get the rest of the way if I wanted to. Before I do that... I guess I'll talk to Valyria. It would have been better if I'd gone through, found the next waypoint, and then came back, but...
I'll give it a shot.
Oh, and I can talk to him? Arthur? No. Is it Arthur? Yes, it's Arthur. He's holding a dagger for some reason. Ah, Corilla. I'm not talking to her directly, because I don't know her, right? Give me names. Earspoon and Aborgus Elemen. Maybe they're worth talking to. But the most important character is this one.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valyria!
Kinda hope I get the opportunity to kill Valyria.
I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something.
I found new evidence.
Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found?
I want to see if you can cast planar binding on Valyria. It's a ball plot. Let's just do this.
A Baal plot? You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory?
I have proof. Committing murder is how they receive an invite.
Well, if that's true, that sounds dreadful. And complicated. As if this cult of the Absolute wasn't enough to worry about. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city. Well? What are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
Yeah, not a great person. Anyway. Until they try to force me to do other stuff, I'm not gonna do anything else here. I could talk to her, who is the girl that was snooping around previously, but until they force me to, I'm not going to talk to them. Because I don't want to explore Sharess's caress any further. I'm not going to use the pass either. I want to see if I can sneak through and if they'll let me do that, so that I don't have to deal with Gortash. Probably not. It's probably not an option, but...
I applaud.
Back through here.
Of course.
Oh, and it's Gale that I selected for some reason. That was a teleport.
So that's progress.
Clearly I teleported down. I definitely didn't fly.
Let's see.
No, it's fly. I wish it would default to the fly. Okay, now jump. 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 It does help. Jump. Thank you.
Never wanted the easy path.
Okay, now I go out this way. Hope they aren't fighting. If they are, then I just fight. I could shapeshift into a different face, but it won't do anything because they can magically see who I am despite disguise self, you know, disguising me as someone totally different. Anyway, they better not automatically know where I am. And that I murdered all the people yet, because no time has passed.
Lord Gortash has been expecting your arrival. Please
Darn.
hold a moment.
Not even an option to
The
avoid
Watcher's
this.
presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at...
Oh, I didn't talk to the guy.
I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Cleric Thorn. I welcome you to Baldurs Gate, my city.
The city will never be yours. Whatever. I kind of want to say this.
It already is. Granted, there are a few formalities to complete, but... well, why don't you come see? Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
Like, this is a thing I'm not sure about.
Is expecting you.
And now Gortash invites us
Please
to
make
come.
your way to the audience chamber.
I have a waypoint there. I want to go this. Okay, I want to go... okay, I want to go this way. I want to go out this door.
We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
I need to know if that convocation thing, or
is expecting you. Please.
if the inauguration, I need to check if the inauguration is actually time sensitive. Because if it isn't, then I'm gonna ignore it. If it is, then I'm gonna have to worry about it. So Act 3, random Reddit post, newspaper, printing, kidnap thing, prisoner execution, Gorta's coronation. Okay, so I should go there because something happens if you just leave. Maybe. So maybe I do need to just go. It seems to me like I need to just do this interaction right now instead of leaving it for later, I guess. I'd rather leave it for later, but I guess I'll do it, well, I won't do it now, but like timeline-wise, I'll do that now, I guess.
The people used to respect the fist. My friend for the steel watch.
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
All we can do is
I need
quick.
But
to the audience.
This is the armory, not a blood. This equipment isn't for sale.
Persuasion.
It belongs to the Flaming Fist.
Let's do detect thoughts.
Can't believe they put that mindless metal. Steel watches. Stupid thing'll finally someone who sees sense. Strong folk wielding strong blades.
Not glorified golems.
I don't have anything fancy.
So do they actually not have anything fancy? Heavy armor,
to take a look.
medium. But yeah, I'm going to be stopping here. I'm not going to go up and I'm not going to do anything with Gortash right now because it would take a while. And it's about time to finish. Yeah, I mean, she really doesn't have anything fancy, huh? Like, I don't think she has a single noteworthy magic item. They're all just generic plate armors and such. Well, so it's time to stop here. And I'll continue this next time. Have a good day. Bye-bye.